Okay, go.
Hi, my name is Maddie,
Hi, my name is James.
and today we have the honor of introducing our big sister, Katelyn Perez.
Katelyn has always been a great role model. She's always told me what to do and how to do it. Even though she can be a little bossy sometimes, she's still really smart and funny. I can't wait to see all the great things she's going to do in her life.
Katelyn is my best friend, and she's always been there for me no matter what. We're always together, whether we like it or not. And it's crazy to think that in a few months she's going to be gone and she's going to start her own life without us. But we're definitely going to have to pick up a lot of responsibilities here at home since we don't have her to guide us anymore. We'll miss you so much, Katelyn. And without further ado, we introduce to you
Katelyn Perez.
There's a battle between two wolves in us all. One is evil. It is anger, jealousy, greed, resentment, lies, inferiority, and ego. The other is good. It is joy, peace, love, hope, humility, kindness, empathy, and truth. The wolf that wins, the one you feed. This particular quote from a Cherokee proverb really resonated with me the first time I came across it. The analogy made me reevaluate myself, my attitude, and my actions on a day-to-day basis. Over the years, I have felt myself give in to the evil wolf inside me. Growing up, I always set high standards for myself, and because of my high expectations, I felt obligated to become involved in as many things as possible inside and outside of school. I knew that I did not have to be a part of so many things. I just made myself do it because I wanted to feel proud of all that I could possibly accomplish. But in the end, I was never truly satisfied. The stress and anxiety of doing so many things at once became overwhelming. Over time, I would realize that my ego had gotten in the way of my happiness. I found myself becoming more pessimistic, and I began to compare myself to my peers, which only worsened my negative attitude. I began to develop feelings of anger and jealousy. I envied other people's free time, and I was upset that I had many more responsibilities than they did. But most of all, I resented giving myself more than I could handle. This took a tremendous toll on me physically, emotionally, and mentally. I was drained, and my exhaustion only worsened my outlook on life. It was not until recently when I finally understood my need to address and change my ways. Around this time last year, my cousin suddenly passed away. He was the same age as I am now, and this incident completely devastated me, and it was a real eye-opener. It made me appreciate everything I had taken for granted. It even made me appreciate my ability to breathe. My negativity had blinded me from the good that life has to offer. Because of this experience, I have been able to readjust my way of thinking and feeling in difficult situations. I might be experiencing hell on earth, but at least I'm still above ground. Life is too short and too precious to waste it on negative thoughts and actions. I know this may be difficult to grasp at first, but we control our negativity, and we have the power to turn the negative into a positive in life. We are all on the same boat, and all we can do is try to stay afloat and avoid the current taking us with it. As Dolly Parton once said, we cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust the sails. In troubling situations, it is our job to adjust to them in order to not only survive, but to live happily. Do not get me wrong. I understand that it is not easy to maintain a positive mindset when you can barely obtain it, especially under the unprecedented circumstances we are currently experiencing. I know I had a difficult time adjusting to the drastic changes the recent pandemic caused in my life. But because of my new mindset and willingness to be positive, I took a step back and analyzed the good and the bad. Yes, I could no longer see my friends every day. Yes, I could no longer sing in choir, which was one of my favorite parts of my day. Yes, my senior year was to be determined, but because of quarantine, I have been able to truly understand everything that was taken from me. Because of quarantine, I was finally able to spend quality time with my family. I was able to pick up a guitar, which made me realize how much music truly makes me happy. And because of quarantine, I was able to receive an incredible job opportunity that I had previously only dreamed of. Believe me, having a positive mindset isn't something that just happens overnight. It takes time and practice. It is something we learn how to do effectively through experience. I want you all to realize that your actions and your attitude on life not only affects yourself, but the people around you. The way you interact with others has an impact on how they portray you. What you do one day may not affect your daily life in 10 years from now. However, over time, a pattern of negative thoughts and actions can develop and potentially consume you. Fortunately, this can be changed. I decided I no longer wanted to be the Debbie Downer I always saw myself as. Therefore, I accepted the negativity that I was exuding, and I used it to fuel my need to be positive. I realize this will be an ongoing process, but I already see the benefits of my positivity. I encourage everyone to recognize that the bad wolf does exist, but do not give in to it. Do not give the evil wolf the power to dominate the good in you. Remember to always feed the good wolf, because even when it doesn't seem like it, there is always something to be happy about. Life goes by too fast to dwell on the negative aspects of it. Instead, focus on the positive and the good. Thank you.